So here we have the Apple Watch Series 4. This is the 44 millimeter with the sports band. This one does have GPS and LTE. I figure if you're gonna get an Apple Watch, you might as well get the best one. So the ones with the LTE, I think they look a little better. And of course they have more functionality with being able to access LTE from anywhere you are. This honestly was probably one of the most anticipated devices from the Apple event a week ago. A lot of people have been looking forward to this since it is a complete redesign over last year's Apple Watch Series 3. Now, I do currently have the Series 3 as well, and that's a phenomenal watch, but this one does improve on a lot of things, and I think it's a lot better and probably well worth it for the price. If you haven't seen it, of course, you do get a completely redesigned watch. The crown is different, it has a more tactile feel to it. The actual button on the side is a little bit different as well. The screen is bigger in the same body size or body shape, and it's a little bit thinner too, which is fantastic. The heart rate monitor and things on the back have been changed around a bit as well. So enough talking about it, let's go ahead and jump right into the box. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's get this plastic off. The boxes on these are always pretty similar, although these little tabs here are a little bit different from other boxes. Let's see what this is all about here. Let me zoom out a bit so you can see what I see. All right, maybe this is how you open it. Oh, okay, there's a new way to open it. I stand corrected. Let's see what this, oh man. Apple getting all new and snazzy on me. Well, let's not spill the beans just yet. I like the, I like the new design with all the different watches in there. That's pretty cool. A lot more colorful look, all the different bands. Awesome, so of course, first thing we are greeted with is a little packet. Has our watch bands in here. I think some other stuff like the Apple stickers and so on. Let's go ahead and test that out and open it, I'm sorry. Open that up, showing us how to remove the bands, how to do that. Okay, yeah, so just the other watch bands in here, which is cool. I like that the Apple Watches do come with extra band just in case you have a smaller wrist or so that's awesome. Okay, I had it upside down all this time. I didn't realize it. So we get the unboxing in reverse. Oh well, look at that. So this is where everything should be, but I had it upside down, excuse me. Let's start here. We have the charging cable. These cables too, I was speaking about it in the iPhone video. This cable, I got the original Apple Watch and that cable lasted me about 2 years. I actually still use that same cable now, even though the watch kind of broke on me over time. The cable still works just fine. So kudos to Apple for making a good watch cable charging block, which is the same exact block that comes with the iPhone. Come on, Apple. We could use a fast charging block in that iPhone, but let's not talk about the iPhone too much because we're looking at the watch here. So charging block, and let's see what we have here. A little bit of how-tos, looks like. Yep, showing how to charge and whatnot. Don't need that right now either. And look at this, the watch itself all wrapped up in nice little felt material. Here's the watch itself. Let me go ahead and throw one of the watch bands on here and we'll get this thing all set up. All right, so we're back in it. It looks like everything is all done on this new watch. And boy, oh boy, this screen is so much bigger than the previous model. I didn't think it would be that much bigger. I thought, just a tad bit. When you actually look at it here now in person, it's considerably bigger. Let's put them side by side. I'll bring the Series 3 up close here. Different watch face, of course, but just look at the difference in size there. That's pretty cool to me. Considerably bigger. You can fit a lot more complications and such on the screen, which I do like to see. Let's check the side here. If you see the speaker grill on the Apple Watch Series 4, it's like two side-by-side speakers, where the Series 3, kind of loose stacked line here. So this is supposed to be, the Series 4 is supposed to be, much louder. We'll test that out. Let's take a look at the right side. One thing I do really like is the digital crown on the Series 4. I like how the red to indicate that it's an LTE model is like an outline of the crown, not just a splot of red. Just like somebody just dropped a dot of red paint on the crown. So I like this design a little bit better here. I think that looks a little more classy, and it's not so much in your face. See, there is an extra microphone right here on the right side as well, to pick up better accuracy of your voice. And then you look at the buttons, you can kind of see on the Series 3 it protrudes just a little bit more than it does on the Series 4. This is more flush with the body, which is probably good so it doesn't hit stuff while it's on your wrist. Let's take a look at the back. Now the Series 4, I'm sorry, I can get this Milanese loop out of the way. Series 4 is a little more advanced than the Series 3 is with the EKG scanner and the fall detection, things like that. So the back does look different, where the heart rate monitor and stuff is. It actually looks more futuristic. It looks like one single light, where this has 4 different sections here. I do like how this looks a little bit better. Okay, let's go ahead and call a 24-hour diner and ask them what time they close. Good, max volume. That's pretty loud. That sounds really good.
Thank you for calling Waffle House. May I help you?
Hi, what time you guys close today?
We never close.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. Okay, so that is louder. I don't know if it was night and day louder than the Apple Watch Series 3. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of the name. Wow. I don't know if it was super loud compared to that, but that is loud. It's pretty clear too. So I can see that being very handy, in everyday use. I like this breathe watch face. It's cool. Normally you have the thing where it tells you to breathe, but the actual watch face for it is pretty awesome looking. That looks pretty psychedelic. I don't know what that's about. That's really nice looking. I like how the vapors kind of bounce off the edge of the screen with no numbers or anything around it, and just the hands, clock hands. That's pretty cool. Look here, all the apps you can use on your watch. Having this much more space, because this has always been a little kind of confusing to me, because there's always so many apps that I have on my watch. But with the bigger screen, you can see so much more, and it's a lot easier to see which apps you actually want to get to. Hey Siri, what's 70% of 7,000?
It's 4,900.
Thank you. So far, I'm really digging the watch. I think it's well worth the upgrade from the Series 3, or even if you have a Series 2 or Series 1. This is a perfect upgrade. Much better watch, completely new, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So there you have it, the brand new Apple Watch Series 4 with LTE. I really like this watch. I think it's a big upgrade over Series 3, and of course a huge upgrade over the previous series. So if you haven't already upgraded to Series 3, or didn't plan on it, I'm sorry, this would be the perfect time to do it. Of course, you guys let me know in the comments what you think about this watch, if it is worth it, or if I'm just being an Apple fanboy and I'm telling you to go ahead and upgrade. But of course, if you like this video, feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you love this video, feel free to subscribe. But as always, until next time, it's been my pleasure. Peace.